Okay, so shall we talk about your theory test?
Nah, I think we're good. It went fine. Let's move on. We'll move on.
What happened with your UK driving theory test?
It was fine. It was all good.
Was it now?
It was brilliant.
Was it?
Yeah.
Explain to the viewers.
It was. I don't know why you're bringing this up.
He's hiding something from you.
The theory test is fine. You do 2 sections. You need 43 out of 50 to pass on the multiple choice.
How much did you get, Will?
Doesn't matter, does it? So
what did you get in the theory test?
42 out of 50. I was 1 mark off.
Oh well. So you haven't even made it to the start line.
No,
you broke.
I'm like Franco Colapinto.
Yeah.
I'm stalled in the pits.
You broke it down the formation lap. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. How ironic is that?
So you're an F1 YouTuber.
An F1 YouTuber that slags off the drivers for a living.
And you can't even pass your theory test.
No. Hello and welcome to Talk Shift. Now, I want to start with this. This has come out from Joe Callum Nicholas, the Red Bull mechanic.
Yeah.
So he's published a book. I don't know how recent this is. In fact, judging by this article, it's probably not that recent, but I found this and it's brilliant. So Nicholas published his book, Life in the Pit Lane, in which he revealed how he fared within the F1 realm. He claimed an instance during testing where Jonathan Wheatley, soon to be team principal of Sauber, had accidentally screen shared pornography onto the pit wall as his laptop was left in the engineering office.
We've all done it.
Incredible.
We've all done it.
I mean, I personally haven't done it.
In your line of work, I'm sure you've done it.
I have not. I have definitely not done it in my line of work. Whoa. Which is a subtle hint for a year's time when I take this full time and we can declare what that is. But I have definitely not done it in my line of work. Otherwise, I would not have a line of work anymore. So, yeah. It does remind me of a story, though, completely unrelated to F1 because, you know, that's just this podcast at this point. It was back at uni and a mate of mine always left his computer unlocked in the kitchen. I don't know why he trusted us with it. So we would do all sorts of things. There was our plan was, in this occasion, was to open up a separate desktop, have it playing looping pornography in the background, and just leave it there, and he'd never find it. And he'd wonder why his computer was so slow, because we just had these tabs of pornography opened up. And the plan was, every time he left his computer alone, we'd open a new tab and slow his computer down even more with multiple just porn films on loop. But anyway, we Google Pornhub onto his computer, and then we notice the link is purple. And we're like, okay, change your plan. Something's happened here. We go straight to history, and the first thing we see is Scooby-Doo. But of course he doesn't know. So we then spent the next, I'd like to say it was a week. It probably lasted a couple of days. We just kept putting like Scooby-Doo references into conversations to see what his reaction was. And then there was the awkward moment where we had like a Halloween party and someone came as Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And that was a fun time. I'm getting off topic, but I thought I'd show that.
Is that why
you don't seem impressed by that at all?
Is that why you kept talking about Baby Groot to me?
Oh, shut up. When did I mention Baby Groot to you anyway?
I'm making a joke. I'm making a fake situation for comedy, Will. Get with the times.
Here I was thinking this could be a callback to a previous episode, but no, we've not got to those levels
No,
yet.
I'm making a fake story for the viewers.
Great.
And you've ruined it. You've ruined the experience.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Shall we move on?
Yes.
There's a big story, of course, doing the rounds this week, and that is, of course, Horny Horner is gone.
Christian Horny.
I mean, I'm shocked. Honestly,
I can't believe it. Honestly, so like for I could have believed it if it happened middle of the year last year, end of the year last year, end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
After Silverstone, middle of the year. No way. Not
Bonkers.
even the summer break. Unbelievable.
It's insane. Like I was just at work, and it popped up on my phone. And I'll be honest, my first thought. Like the full YouTuber group of me came out and said, I'm working late today. Why has this come out now? I was up till about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night, having worked flat out all day and then got back and quickly to cram this video out. But Yeah, it's
It's
just
monumental.
it is after 21 odd years.
He is built a completely top front running team, one of the best teams in the whole world, one of
It's
the best
so-
sports teams.
It's so bad that people now are sympathetic towards Christian Horner. Like, I never thought I'd see the day after 2021. But again, for me, it doesn't seem fair. Like, I've seen a lot of things that have come out. I've seen allegedly there's been a shift in shares, like
yeah,
2%
yeah.
shifted over. I don't know how true that is, but I've seen that. I've seen rumors of this supposed court battle between Horner and this female employee that has been, driving on behind the scenes, and maybe something has come out of that. That seems less and less likely now.
I think that's not as likely. That seems to completely died down. Maybe in a couple of years that will bring up again, but I don't see it coming up for a while.
But it came as such a shock to the point where the news came out and it hit like all of the main broadcasters, and it took Red Bull like an hour to almost realize themselves that it happened and start putting out all the stuff on social media.
No one expected it. No news broadcasters, no journalists, no one. It came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. And I do feel bad because, like you say, he built that up, and then mid-season there is a slight fittingness to it for a man that has ended so many careers mid-season himself. He is now the one that has been booted out mid-season. Yeah. But it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right for the longest standing team principal, for one of the youngest team principals initially in the sport, for what he did to that team, taking it from Red Bull in 2005, who were an energy drinks company that liked to party a fair bit, to 8 constructors titles. It's mad.
Verstappen is saying the car is shit. Change the fucking CEO.
Yeah, that line has not aged well. Nor has the Sky interview. He's like, I'm definitely staying. There's nothing wrong. I'm not going to Ferrari. No, you're not going to Ferrari. But you're not staying at Red Bull either.
Yeah, I think it is a very, very monumental change. I think Horner, he's built up a lot. He was very shocked. So he didn't even know after Silverstone. From what we know, he only found out on Tuesday.
Yeah, like about 12 hours before, if that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I think Red Bull have lost basically everything that had made them great. Horner, Wheatley,
Rob Marshall,
yeah,
Adrian Newey. You forgot about Aero Jesus. Nice one.
Newey.
Yeah, it's mad. And like, you do have to feel for Horner. Like, how would you feel if I turned to you tomorrow and said, right, you're out of talk shift?
Man, my 50 quid a month.
Not even 50, mate.
I'm making like 50 this month.
You are making like 50 this month, yeah. But it's got to be that's probably the biggest F1 news since Hamilton to Ferrari.
It really is, because Hamilton is a driver. This is strategic decision making. This is where the business goes. This is how the team is run. And Christian, his political opponents over the years have been Briatore, Toto Wolff. There's so many, like Ron Dennis. This is crazy. Frank Williams. The people he's worked with are some of the titans of F1. I feel like he is one of the few titans that it's just him and Toto that are of that like super boss mentality.
Yeah, I think you can put Zach Brown in that list now as well.
Yeah,
like
he's not been around for that long though.
No, Zach Brown I think will end up in that list by the time he leaves the sport.
Yeah,
but I agree, he does fit in with that caliber of team principal now, with what he's achieved and what he's done in such a short space of time as well. Like, it is mightily impressive. And
he's not like crazy old. He's only about 50 years old. He could have easily gone on for 20, 30 more years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And now, the worst part of all is he now has to spend the rest of his life on his farm with Jerry Halliwell.
Yeah, that isn't a life.
That's an awkward... I mean, I wouldn't have said that was a bad thing until about 18 months ago. Now that's a hell of an awkward situation.
So you say that. I'm not fully convinced that he's going to be out of F1 forever.
Good point.
So the main talking point is, will he go to Ferrari? Personally, I don't see it. I think Vasseur, they need to let it play out with Vasseur. I do actually trust his leadership. I think they can't just replace people year after year after year. Or I get it's a different situation because it's fucking Christian Horner. But Vasseur is a very, very respected man. I think they should respect his vision for a little while. He's built up the team a lot from where it was in the Binotto era. There's still a long way to go, but it's getting there.
Now, you see, I completely agree with you, but this is Ferrari. And go back 18 months ago, and you had them with a brilliant lineup of Sainz and Leclerc, and then Hamilton comes on the market and they snap him up. Now, am I saying Christian Horner is Lewis Hamilton? Actually, you know what? From a team principal point of view, up there.
He is, yeah.
I'm actually, that's probably going to cause some controversy, but I'm going to say that. I think from his caliber and his respect in the paddock, admittedly, that's taken a bit of a hit recently, but, you know, I would say, yeah, he is of that caliber of team principal, of team principal as Hamilton was a driver. So I can see them snapping him up. I don't think it'll be fair to Vasseur at all, but yeah, I mean,
could you imagine him and Hamilton in the same team
with Toto and Max? What a season! I mean, that is incredible. Yeah. we'll get. I wouldn't do that very much. We'll get back to what the Discord have done with that image in a moment. But yeah, absolutely mental. Now, to top off this Christian Horner segment, I mentioned this on the pod, I don't know how many weeks ago, but I found the letter. Okay, I've just realised I've just completely exposed my address. So that's great. Okay, but I found the letter and I'm going to read it out. It is proper. I'm going to have to cover up the address this time. 9th of March 2011 with Red Bull branding on it, and I'm going to read it out. Bear in mind, I was asking for a factory tour, and you can see that I've not used this very much. It stayed in its envelope for the last 13 years. Here we go.
If I were to spill a drink on it,
I would kill you. I would kill you. Here we go. Right. Dear William, thank you for the letter which I recently received and read with interest. Probably didn't, but I was 11 years old or 10 years old. He was being kind.
Secretary read it.
Yeah, shut up. To answer your question about how it feels to be a team principal at the start of a race, there's a combined feeling of excitement, anticipation, and also a few nerves. Each race is unique to the track and weather conditions, and you can never predict the outcome to start. And so the start and duration of the race is always quite a stressful time. Okay. It's particularly stressful when the safety car comes out and Michael Massey's in charge. But anyway, with regard to your question about tours of the Red Bull racing facility, unfortunately, this is not something we offer to members of the public unless it's for a charity auction prize. The reason for this is that the factory is full of such confidential information that we try to protect it as much as possible, and therefore tours are only available to our sponsors and technical partners as part of their agreement with the team. Thank you for your good luck wishes. I will certainly pass them on to Sebastian and Mark on your behalf. No, he probably didn't, but thank you anyway. Signed with pen, Christian Horner.
Wow.
That is now a piece of F1 history because you're not going to get it below a Red Bull branded piece of paper anymore. But yeah,
fair
that
enough.
is. I'm going to frame it. I will frame it, and I'll have it in the back of shop somewhere. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with my address, but yeah. I pray to God. I remember.
I'll draw on it with some dry erase.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
So the other thing I want to talk about with Horner before we end the segment,
go for it,
is the other place he's rumored to go is Alpine, Renault.
No, oh God! Don't join the French, please.
There are actually rumors that they're going to be Renault again next year. They're going to, they're going to drop out. I mean,
I like that. To be fair, bring the yellow and black back.
So I'm just going to go on a mini rant on Alpine.
Go for it.
Completely unrelated to Horner.
Okay.
Alpine as a brand doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I mean, so they
can't even say their name right. It's Alpine.
They rebranded the Renault team, the Renault F1 team, to Alpine. They gutted Renault Sport to build Alpine. And so what they did is they built the Alpine A110, which is a brilliant car. That's a fantastic little sports car.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of the is it the 3-1? I can't remember, the 2021 car that Ocon won with. But yes, actually, I agree.
The road car, the Alpine A110 is a wonderful car, great to drive, good looking.
Have you ever driven it?
No.
Okay, so great to drive is a bit of a push.
Well, that's all the reviewers say it's good to drive.
Okay.
And it really does have the spirit of the original A110. Mm-hmm. All in all, pretty successful car. That's the only car they made for years and years and years and years. And only last year, did you know last year they created an electric SUV?
No, I didn't actually.
No, because no one did. And this electric SUV is it looks beautiful. It looks amazing.
Can I just say, wasn't the whole point of the Alpine F1 team to raise awareness of the Alpine brand?
Yes.
So that's not really worked, has it?
So they released this SUV that no one even realized came out, and it looks fantastic. It does 0 to 60 in about 9 seconds. It's like 8 to 10 seconds in an electric car. So I don't know how an electric car is that slow. And it does about 135 kilometers range.
You don't mean... No, hang on a minute. You don't mean that, do you?
Yeah.
You think that looks good?
I think it looks pretty good.
I mean, I'm not a massive fan of SUVs anyway, but... Nah... I'm not sold on that.
So even going back to my point, so despite how it looks, it does 0 to 60 in about 9-10 seconds.
Okay.
Which is slow.
Yeah.
And it has about 135 kilometers of range, which is nothing.
Yeah.
You can get a Peugeot that does 200, you can get double that.
So where's this going then? I can't tell if you love or hate this car.
Alpine is a performance brand.
Yeah.
And they have 2 cars, which is an A110 and a slow electric SUV. And then they thought, okay, let's release a new car. Let's release another A110 and let's give it about 350 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost 280 grand.
280 grand.
It's more expensive than Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Should we get a Ferrari, darling? No, I'd like an Alpine instead.
Yes, with about 350 horsepower. Right?
What?
So
that's pointless. Who's going to buy that?
They're selling an Alpine for I don't know who on earth is going to buy this. And then after that, Renault were like, you know what? You know how we completely got rid of Renault Sport? Let's build the Renault 5. The Renault 5 was a legendary rally car back in the Group B era. Let's make another one under the Renault Sport name. And you know what? That Renault 5 is fantastic. It's so amazing.
I'm Googling it again because the last time you said this, I disagreed with you.
Trust me, that Renault 5 looks brilliant and it goes like stick.
It just looks like the Alpine.
Let's take a look.
Am I getting that right? The Renault 5 E-Tech.
But there's a performance variant of that, which is about 135 grand.
Right.
And it's literally just a Group B car.
Okay. I'm not sold on any of this. I still wouldn't buy one. I'd buy a Ferrari.
So whether you like it or not, right?
Where is this going?
Alpine, they've gutted Renault Sport. They rebranded from Renault to Alpine.
Uh-huh.
All they've done in that time is they brought out an A110, a slow SUV, and another A110, and then they brought Renault Sport back. What is Alpine? What is their brand? It makes no sense whatsoever.
So that was a very long-winded way of saying Alpine was shit.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. What is their branding?
I mean, I agree with you. I just don't think you need to take about 5 minutes to explain it. But no, I on that point I agree. But that's just the first in the long line of mistakes that company has made in the last 24 or maybe 36 months. Like they just consistently make the wrong decision, which is quite impressive.
And going back to the original point, bringing in Horner.
Which was? What was? Oh, okay, right, okay, good. Okay. So I genuinely forgotten. We're still talking about Horner, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Okay, but we're talking about Renault rally cars.
Right, going back. We've gone on for 40 minutes. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, we haven't. Oh, my God. I haven't got time this weekend.
You might need to charge your cameras. Right, going back to Horner. I don't think it would be a mistake for them to get Horner.
Okay.
I think the thing is, if Horner did come into Renault, going to Alpine, he would be a political ally of Toto Wolff.
That would be very funny.
Don't you think?
Like the crossover episode where the two enemies have to work together
Yeah.
to take down the might of Zach Brown.
Yes.
Bloody hell, that would be funny. Can you imagine?
That is absolutely
Imagine the
cinema.
Drive to Survive scene. Don't worry, Toto. We brought someone in to help. Who? Christian walks in.
But no,
Followed then by Cyril the Beatable in the background, and the three of them.
I don't actually think it's unrealistic for Christian to go there. Him and Flavio are good friends. I think if Christian were to go there, he would ask for shares in the team, because I think the biggest reason why he isn't in Red Bull anymore is because he had no part ownership with it.
Right.
If something like that happened to Toto Wolff, Toto would be completely set because he owns a third of the team. So I think he would own part of it. Otherwise, I can't see him going anywhere else. The only real option, otherwise, an outside shot would be Aston Martin.
So I heard Aston Martin. That makes no. I saw somebody.
I
saw
don't
somebody
think so,
say
though.
take him to Aston Martin and then bring Verstappen along. I'm like, hang on a minute. Verstappen's probably the reason he's not at Red Bull anymore. And poor Adrian Newey, who's just escaped all that, just sees them following him like a little lapdog. It's no way.
I think it is Verstappen is one of the big reasons, actually, because it is just the one car. They can't get that second car right. Verstappen has all of the political power in Red Bull. Without Verstappen, that team is finishing what, P6 maybe?
Oh, definitely. I think Red Bull are
maybe
screwed next year
worse.
now. I think this is the start of Red Bull just falling down the can.
Because they have to. It's the case that they have to completely rebuild the team from scratch. Everything that made the team what it is not there anymore. The only thing holding it together is Verstappen. That's it.
I think they're in a hole now for at least a couple of years, because I think the 26 regs are going to rightly fuck them in the arse, and they're just going to take years to have to catch up again and recover.
I do want to say Alan Permain as team principal in RB is pretty
great
cool.
idea. Yeah, Laurent Mekies makes more and more sense the more I think about it.
It does, yeah.
I mean, there's no one else they could have gone with realistically.
Yeah,
but
Alan Permain hadn't even been there that long. He only got booted out of Renault a couple of years ago.
He was at Renault for like 20 odd years. He was, or maybe longer than that.
He was there since Benetton.
Yeah, he was at Renault for a long time.
He knows the sport probably more better. Like, he's one of the most knowledgeable people in the whole sport. So yeah, I really like how they put him in.
I'll tell you what, we'll end this segment then, because we have been recording for, admittedly, about 20 minutes is in the Patreon version. Go and check that out, by the way, £1 a month. But we've been recording for nearly 45 minutes?
Yep.
Let's just, on a count of three, where do you think Horner is going to end up, if he ends up anywhere? All right, so 3, 2, 1,
Alpine.
Ferrari. Oh,
You
okay.
think Ferrari?
I think
Wow,
Ferrari. I just think the Scuderia are that specialised.
I see why.
They're going to do it.
I think Alpine, personally. I think Alpine would make more sense.
Okay, let's move on, because we've got a lot more to discuss. We've got some confessions. We will talk about that Hulk podium. Don't you worry. We have not forgotten about that. Confessions this week. I've completely forgotten the order I put these in, but they were actual or closer to actual confessions for once. The first one, I'm actually the new team principal for Red Bull. Reply with suggestions.
Wow.
How many suggestions, or in fact, what suggestions do you think he got?
Probably something not safe for work.
No, he got no suggestions. Everyone in the Discord just ignored the poor guy. So I'm very sorry, anonymous person number 438. Let's move on. The next one, again, there's a Horner theme with this episode, but before he got fired, Horner sent me a WhatsApp message, because of course he did, and he confirmed he wants to have a foursome with me, Soheb and Will.
Yeah, I mean, he actually sent me that text as well.
Did he? Okay, did he now?
No, he sent me a letter that he signed.
Okay, good. Fair enough. Pretty sure I just revealed I'm autistic as fuck to my girlfriend while talking about this podcast. You lot have ruined my life.
Wow,
you
that's
are
an actual
welcome.
confession.
That's an actual confession.
Wow.
I know. I'm impressed. And we're doing good, Soheb. We are doing good.
We're ruining lives.
Yeah.
So
that's right. As someone who's recently become single himself as well, it's okay. It's absolutely fine. I'm sure you'll find somebody.
The viewers already know about that.
I know, but it's bad that the fact that already
from the
my
start of this
phone,
episode.
my phone has. Oh, good. My phone has already. No, that will be in the Patreon version.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, good. I can't wait. I can't wait to the.
If you want to know what I talked about at the start of this episode.
At the start of this episode, when we were recording for the Patreon version, I went out of the room to try and find the letter. He has spewed all sorts of stuff that I currently don't know about. He did it last week as well. It's bloody annoying.
So if you would like to see that, subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I on my phone for? Not to text my girlfriend. I've not got one anymore.
Ruining lives.
Ruining lives. There was a reason I did it, and I can't remember. So we're just gonna move on.
Yep.
So yeah, right. Okay. Next confession. I want to fuck Soheb's little twink ass whilst Will watches and cries in the corner. I would let Will join in, as he is a virgin and he can finish in Soheb while I'm busy luring Lance Stroll into the room to let nature take its course and let Lance clean up the mess.
It's very detailed.
It is. It's quite creepy, that one.
I like it.
Of course you do.
I
don't.
I want more
I'm
like
good.
that.
I'm good. Don't set them off.
I
Don't set them
really
off.
like how strangers on the internet, this is how they think of me, you know?
I can't wait.
Is like exactly
I can't
what
wait
I wanted.
for the moment you get recognised for the first time. Because it could have happened if you come to Trafalgar Square. Admittedly, I didn't invite you, but if you come to
You
Trafalgar
never do.
Square, no, I don't. But you would have scared too many people away.
Yeah, something
But
like that.
yeah, that's gonna be entertaining. Right. We'll move from confessions to fan art because the fan art took a turn this week. Because I think it was you that asked for some actual hand-drawn fan art. That is coming up, and it is the most frightening thing I think I've ever seen. We start, though, with me as many team principals. That is me as Mattia Bonotto.
Yep.
That is me as Zach Brown.
It's I get like somewhat.
I was waiting for you to say I can't see the difference, but okay, fine. That's me as Frederick Vasseur. That's just me with my hair loss in about a year's time.
Yeah, genuinely.
And finally, that's me as Kim Jong-un.
What team principal is he?
I don't know.
Hyundai aren't on the grid yet.
Yeah, the North Korean Formula One team. That's there we go.
Maybe if MBS wins the next elections.
I can bring a 12th team onto the grid. Yeah,
The Pyongyang Grand Prix.
That'd be entertaining. Can we have like one corner that's in South Korea where they have to like dodge missile strikes? Bloody hell! Right,
Brilliant.
let's move on.
What? Rude.
I mean, you were asking for it when you've done it again in this episode.
That is
You were
rude.
asking for it, but that's an incredible screenshot.
It's not bad.
It's so good. I might also have sent that into the Discord before the episode went live.
No.
It's just like have fun with that, guys.
No.
Do what you want with it. So I'm sure we'll see that return at some point.
Oh.
There was a comment. He looks like he was just captured by a UK special
Thank you.
special forces
Kiskaloo.
team.
Fucking hell. You know what?
It's great. There's not been many, if any, Will fat jokes from the audience this time
Yeah,
around, and
why-
instead they're just going for the racist angle on you. It's
Why
brilliant.
am I being bullied? What have I done?
You should just, well, I'd say I can lose the weight. You can't.
I'm losing a lot of water weight.
Have
today.
you seen White Chicks? You could try that.
No, I haven't.
White Chicks is the two black police officers make themselves white.
Oh,
I can't do it the other way because then I get cancelled. But just a suggestion for you.
maybe
I'm now getting cancelled for that sentence, so let's move on. Right. Yeah.
That I love it.
Do you
love
reckon
it.
they'd ask us to kiss? Apparently you said that last episode, and that is the result, which is bloody frightening.
I like.
They've put the
I like
chain.
the cheeks.
Yeah, they've seen that. They've hidden my hair. My hairline looks bad even with that hat on. So
I think
yeah,
that looks quite a lot like me actually. The more I look at
you
it.
look massive, mate.
Yeah, but it's a closer angle. It's perspective. See,
Okay.
this is how you know nothing about art. That's perspective.
Okay, well, how do you view that piece of art? The Bacon and Biryani podcast brought to life.
That is beautiful.
So there we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
I look like a scrotum. That doesn't look like
you
a piece of
do.
bacon. It looks more like a penis. And you just look like a bowl of sick.
Yeah, I do. Though. I still like it. Good work.
And it looks like you're smoking a chicken wing. In that, or maybe that's
That
just
would
me.
be really nice. I'd love to smoke a chicken wing.
Okay, right. There's our fan art sorted for next week then, because that's what they'll bloody do. And finally, I really like this. It's so good. It's so good. I rate that
I love
on
it.
so many levels. That is absolutely brilliant.
Talk
absolutely
show.
brilliant.
Good
Right.
work, Leeman.
Very, very good work.
Leeman
Okay.
is a regular viewer and is a regular chatter, isn't he?
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've recognised that name.
He's messaging a lot now.
Is he?
Big up Lee Min.
Nice. Okay. Is there a joke coming here or not?
No.
Okay. I don't recognise the name. Sorry, I've not recognised you, Lee Min. I thought this was the first time he's contributed. But...
See, this is how he treats his viewers. I treat you with respect and love.
Okay, right. So on the subject of love and respect, can we talk about Nico Hulkenberg?
Oh, Hulkenberg. He did
What
it.
a podium. I know. I
texted you during that race and I was like, he might actually do it.
And I said, don't you dare. You're going to jinx it. And it so nearly happened. That pit stop, I was sat there thinking, I'm going to go to Silverstone myself and murder that mechanic if he does not get out in front of Hamilton. Thankfully, Lewis pitted early. God bless Ferrari's strategy for once.
I think even like diehard Lewis fans were like, you know what? Let him have it.
Some of them did, and then some of them have decided that Hulkenberg is now misogynistic for some reason.
Was it?
Yeah.
He has a wife.
Admittedly, that doesn't stop you from being misogynistic. But
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but okay. That being said, the majority of sane people around the world could all finally unite around Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
And it was really difficult, right? Because I was trying to induct my mate into Formula One. He'd just seen the F1 movie. And I feel really bad because he's watched the Silverstone Grand Prix thinking that's what all races are like. He's going to have a really, really hard time when it comes to Spa. But he...
Wait till it comes to Abu Dhabi.
Oh my gosh. When Monaco rolls back round again. Why have we got pillows? Oh, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. But he was sat there watching it and I was like, we're cheering for Hulkenberg. And I was like, why are we cheering for Hulkenberg? And I was like, because this is his 239th start. He's never got a podium and he's running third.
So we've waited 15 years to watch him get a podium and he comes in and watches 2 races.
One race.
Wow.
The F1 movie in that race. But then he says, well, he must be a shit driver then if he's not got a podium in 15 years. I'm like, you cannot
you
be
should
any...
murder him.
I know. I was like, you cannot be any more wrong with that statement. He has never been in a competitive car. He should have been in a competitive car at some point in his career if things had gone the other way. You look at...
He was close to getting Mercedes.
He was so close to getting Mercedes. We could be looking at like Nico Hulkenberg, 5-time world champion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or 8-time world champion.
8-time world champion with Merck.
Yeah.
I guess. if he thrashed Verstappen and Rosberg, I can't see him being that quick.
Probably not.
No, probably not. But that being said, his career could have gone so many other directions.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ferrari at one point came calling as well. I think that's a story I've heard at one
he's
stage.
the almost driver. He's almost been there. And so finally, it's not an almost. Finally, he's got something tangible.
And he gets a Lego trophy.
And it breaks apart.
Well, no, his didn't break.
Yeah.
It was the McLaren one that broke. But I hate that. I hate it.
They
I've said it 3
him a
times
real
now,
one.
but I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I said it in the Silverstone video. I said it in the Hulkenberg video that went live today, actually, as we're recording this. I cannot stand the Lego trophy.
Because I was watching the race, and so Stroll was in P3, and Stroll benefited from a brilliant strategy from Aston Martin.
Yeah. And can we just say, Stroll's initial move on Hulkenberg through Maggots and Beckett, I'm not sure whether you've seen it, but it's astounding.
Yeah.
Like, and you know it's astounding because I am praising Lance Stroll, but it is unbelievable.
But as a race as a whole, he locked into a good strategy position.
Oh yeah, he very much strolled himself towards the end as he just sort of fell further and further back. But
there is the question: if Fernando was in that position, would he get a podium? I think at least he would get in the top 5.
Yeah, he'd be higher up. He'd be higher up, and he
5.
would have put the fight to Hulkenberg more. But I don't care. Hulk got his podium, and I'm glad for that. Like, yeah. But Fernando was not happy. Fernando was fuming.
Oh my god! Why does the strategy never work out for me? He said.
It always works out for the boss's son. That's not fair.
No, but the thing is that he is Fernando Alonso. I think he's allowed to say things like that.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be surprised if he does end up somewhere else next year. Because every time we think Fernando Alonso is settled, he goes somewhere else. We thought he was settled in Alpine, off to Aston Martin. We thought he was settled in Ferrari for probably the end of his career, jumps to McLaren.
Does he have any relationship with Lauren Mekies?
Oh. They want a second driver next year. Who better than Fernando Alonso?
Yeah.
I mean,
What if
anyone
Verstappen goes?
if anyone is going to deal with that Red Bull next year, it is Fernando Alonso. And how funny would it be that Fernando finally rejoins a top team just as they become shit again?
Imagine if
But-
Verstappen leaves, though. That'll be a very good situation for Alonso. No?
Alonso and Tsunoda as teammates. The partnership who we initially envisioned could have been an Aston partnership at one stage.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Could Tsunoda swap with Alonso and go to Aston with the Honda link?
Now we're getting into many what ifs.
There's a lot of what ifs in here. Because let's be honest, Stroll is staying. Stroll is not leaving that team as much as we may all want it.
Yeah, it's like rumored every now and again, like, oh, he doesn't like it, he's gonna leave. But
He'll go sports cars one day. One day.
As long as Lawrence is in that team, Lance is in that team.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the way I see it.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. But
Hulkenberg podium, brilliant, good job, happy for you. Finally, it happened.
Mhm.
A big story.
Should we talk about Piastri as well then?
Yep. What do you make of his move?
I didn't see as much of a problem with it.
What?
I mean, I can see it getting a penalty. Can I see it getting a 10-second penalty? I think that's insane.
No, because the reason why it's 10 seconds is because 10 seconds is standard now. Because 5 seconds didn't do anything. 5 seconds a lot of the time. They'd get a 5. A lot of people would just do what they want because it's worth a 5-second penalty. A 10-second penalty is a lot worse. So a 10-second penalty is a standard, and then they have 5 seconds if there's any mitigating circumstances, which I think is fair enough.
And I think it was a mitigating circumstance because
What?
you become the de facto safety car. The general rules on that imply that you now get to control the pace. What he got it done for was erratic driving.
Yes, because he's dropped from 215 kilometers an hour to 59.
He can control
stopped.
the pace.
Did you see Hulkenberg almost crashing
I
into
haven't seen
Lance? Like, I will show you.
that. We can't show the footage on the stream now, but
Yeah, I could.
I personally thought if it was going to get a penalty, I can sort of see why it gets a penalty. But a 10-second penalty, I think, is insane on that. What I did love, though, was the audacity from Piastri. So when he'd all fallen out after the pit stops to come over the radio and say, so, I mean, if you didn't think it was fair either, you could kind of let me take Lando's home win off him. Like, come on.
Oh, wait, no.
Is that my video?
That's us.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, I was going to do that for...
It's the first time you've watched Talk Shift.
No, I was going to do that for the my segment that got cancelled.
Oh, yeah, that I postponed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad luck.
Where is it?
Thrilling content, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not even that. Fuck.
Let this again be footage that just doesn't exist.
This is Hulkenberg that completely dodges Lance. You see Gasly on the left also has to dodge the other way.
Okay, all right, no, okay, fine. Still 10 seconds is harsh to me.
No, I don't see how
5
it's
seconds.
because
Considering the field's already been bunched up, a 5-second penalty is massive.
you can't see in front of you because there's massive spray. It's wet, and he stops from 215 to 15. He literally stops in the middle of the track. You can't allow that because that's specifically why they have that situation. Exactly is why there all exists. Of you can't do that under safety car. And also, if you say that is British bias that he didn't get a penalty, George didn't get a penalty, but Piastri did, you need to get. You deserve a 20-second stop-go penalty in real life. Honestly,
Okay, how exactly does that work?
That will
Stop the heart for 20 seconds.
that will
and
go.
just beg it doesn't restart.
That will
when
work into my segment that got cancelled.
Oh, tough luck. You're not you're a bit salty over this, aren't you? Just a little bit. Can you tell he's not happy with his segment getting cut?
I can't see where you're coming from at all. You can't allow that behaviour. You can't allow it.
I just think it's racing, mate. Personally, I think they penalise too much stuff these days. But we'll agree to disagree on that one. Shall we finish with a segment? But it's my segment, so bad luck. And that is, of course.
What random Asian does Soheb look like?
Penis balls.
Okay. You realise I left that in last episode? Of course he wouldn't, because he doesn't even watch our episodes anymore.
I was about to show you a clip.
Right, okay. Well, I'm about to show you what Asian you look like. I've actually forgotten. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's Demo Man from Team Fortress
That's
2.
not even the same race.
It's still funny, though.
Also, why do you have a smiley face on his penis?
Was that always there?
No, I don't think
I
it
don't
was.
remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Where have you got that image from? Okay, fine.
There's something very wrong with that.
I feel like there was an honourable mention here as well that I have included in the PowerPoint, but I might be completely wrong. Let's see. There is an honourable mention. The honourable mention is... Oh, yeah. Light mode and dark mode.
You know what? I'll accept it.
I mean, you are in his shadow, quite literally.
I'll take it.
So we all are.
I will happily be in his shadow.
God bless Tomo.
I am horny to be
He
in
commented.
his shadow.
He commented on the video last week. I'm surprised even that didn't make you go and watch it.
I might have called him a prick.
Yeah, you called it. What were you expecting? You said, go and clip this to Tomo, send the clip of me calling him a prick, and then he appears in the comment section. It's like Bloody Mary. You say his name 3 times in the mirror, turn around. I cannot wait to bring him onto this show and not tell you.
I'm sorry for calling you a prick. I did it for the content.
Have you ever seen the episode of 8 out of 10 Cats when they have Greg Davis? Was it Greg Davis? Do the Chris Eubank impression.
Yes.
And then one day they just bring Chris Eubank on.
Yes.
And he absolutely shits himself. I'm going to do that with you and Tomo. Thing is, ladies and gentlemen, what I've said to him as we walked up to the studio, I said, oh, Tomo's sat in the chair. I'm going to do that every single episode. And then one day he will be sat in that chair.
The difference is that I have no shame. So I'm just going to be like, yeah, you know what? I called you a prick. It was for the content.
I don't know, man. I think I can see you just melting. I mean, we're melting in this heat anyway, but I can see it going.
I'm stronger than you think,
wrong.
Will.
I beg to differ on that. YouTube fight. There we go.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was after. I mean, YouTube drama. You can't disagree that would help our channel.
It really would. I mean, it kind of bloody needs it. We're on life support at the moment.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, if you want to see a boxing match between me and so I think we're different weight categories still. How heavy are you now?
I'm 75.
85.8.
So we're almost there.
Nearly. There's only like 10 kilos difference.
Yeah.
You gain a few pounds, I'll lose a few.
Yeah.
And we'll be all good.
Yeah.
All right. And on that lovely note, I think that's time to end. So thank you very much for tuning in.
I can't believe we only got to an hour. I thought it'd be longer than that.
Same. I'm just sat looking at the time. I'm thinking I've got some stuff on this weekend. I've got Goodwood to get to. I'm not going to have time to edit it if it's longer than an hour and 10. So if you enjoy the episode, do drop it a like, comment, subscribe. That all helps out us in the algorithm. If you want to see more from Talk Shift, go and check out the Patreon version or the members version. Ideally, the Patreon version, it's the same, but we get a bigger cut of the money. It's the Talk Shift Pension Fund. It is £1 a month, and you get a outtakes reel. It's about 15, 20 minutes usually for every single episode of Talk Shift that we have ever done. So it is a absolute bargain, and part of me is thinking I should probably raise the price a little bit. I got an email from Patreon saying you need to raise your prices.
Oh, really?
So I genuinely did. I got an email from Patreon saying we should raise the prices. So one day I'll randomly raise the price, and it won't affect people currently in the pension fund. So join now. Now is the time to join while it's £1 a month. That's what we'll do. Because I mean, look at me. I'm dressed like a Tory today. So we're going through the motions of capitalism.
Just before we end, apparently his outfit is worth like 120 quid.
Shut up.
I could buy that for 25 quid down the road.
It's the YouTube money, man.
that does not look like an 120 quid outfit.
It was 100 quid outfit.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just making myself out to look like an absolute tosspot here.
You are an absolute tosspot.
That's a good point. Right. On that note, have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't cut that out now. That was too quick. You fucking slimy bastard.